Et ouais. Ah, ça m'étonne, ça fait 3 heures que je suis en stream là.
That hospital screen is positioned like the sail of a ship. A ship's old helm, tied to the bed, as if it were the quarterdeck of a vessel. This room is the room of a madman. The entire space is arranged as if it were the deck of a ship. Did that man truly come to believe he was a character in an adventure book?
On peut accéder au grenier. Ouais, surtout là, c'est un jeu, tu fais pas. Ça. Bon, c'est pas qu'il était si long que ça, quoi. Enfin, après, j'ai traîné beaucoup dans les. J'ai perdu du temps, entre guillemets, avec les énigmes, mais sinon, ça.
Powerful drugs for depression.
Oui.
Anxiolytics. The girl improved, but it seems the doctors were baffled by her mind. Looks like Elodie found herself a little hideaway to keep practicing her dark craft. Elodie found painting, and with it, a way to spill the shadows that crawled through her mind.
Elle était perturbée.
A pair of scissors and a comb. Elodie put in rear left hair on the chair, strands on the floor. This is where the transformation took place. She remade patient 1365 in the image of her most secret longings. An alarm clock. Their secret hideaway. Like two reckless teenagers, they started a romance, hidden from the prying eyes of doctors and nurses. For a while, they managed to keep their affair in the shadows, far from the eyes of doctors and nurses.
Ouais, bah, c'est ça que c'est ça que je regarde. Voyons. Notre île. Je vois pas où ça peut. Bon, voilà.
The
On tombe
room has
dans la
been
chambre
decorated to
d'Elodie.
resemble some sort of
Ok.
island in the South Seas.
Elodie. La semaine que vous avez une séance privée. Et incapable de penser parler. La semaine c'est mot. Et accablé que par mes devoirs, je serai confiné à mon bureau jusqu'aux heures tardives de la nuit. Et à un moment, quelque chose. J'ai l'impulsion de contact. Ah, me rendre visite. Le code pour montrer dans mon bureau 39 4. Fermez-le.
This letter. At the very least, it's highly inappropriate. A draft letter. Scratched out and full of corrections.
Accord de contact. Sur le... Lorsque tu parleras avec le médecin, je veux que tu répètes et dis avec conviction. La partie a disparu, tu as tellement toi-même. Dis-leur que tu regrettes tout ce que tu fais, que tu ne peux pas comprendre comment tu agis de cette manière. Ah, tu l'appelles dans la lecture, ouais, je vis désormais sereinement avec un but. Pour voir que l'ombre les ténèbres ne sont complètement voir et que tu es libre. Je sais que c'est pas entièrement vrai, mais certaine qu'avec ces longues heures pour nous, non, vois pas tel que tu. Ils ne te voient comme un simple pièce dans leur jeu. Nous leur montrons qu'ils n'ont aucun contrôle sur notre destin. Une fois que tu seras libre, je demanderai également ma sortie. Ma place est avec toi et ensemble nous nous rendrons au manoir de Bloomsbury. Ça serait bientôt. Bientôt. Direz-nous et nous avons rêvé qu'on.
She goaded him into leaving the sanatorium. That man was
J'ai
desperately
comme
ill.
l'impression que c'est lui qui l'a tué
Fidelity's
dans une crise
selfishness
de folie.
outweighed what little sense she had. She pushed him too far. If I pieced this together correctly, that Walter was never really Walter at all. There was another personality.
Ouais.
She called it the Shadow. A dominant, dangerous force that surfaced again and again in his life. The threads are beginning to unravel. But I need to see this through.
Ah bah là on vient à la même
What
conclusion.
truly happened to Walter Brandon?
Oh, c'est les Pères Noël. Oh, les Pères Noël, ils datent. J'ai remonté le chat avant, avant vous. J'avais vu que Copernic l'avait noté.
Patient number 1365 returns after an absence of 4 months. He's in a state of utter disorientation, perspiration pouring off him, and good heavens, there's a severe wound to the skull. His clothes and hands are covered in blood, and it doesn't appear to be his own. He cannot recall his name, nor anything that's happened during these past months. Seems to have found his way back here more by some strange instinct than by memory itself. The personality once known as Walter has vanished entirely, as has the entity we refer to as the Shadow, though given his nature, I cannot say with certainty it isn't still lurking beneath the surface. We have treated cases of dissociative identity before, but never one such as this. His appearance, his voice, even his build and weight change quite drastically. Now he looks frail, gaunt, empty, as though there's nothing inside, as though he were but an empty shell, waiting to be occupied. His condition calls for far stricter supervision. This institution is no longer equipped to care for him. I am ordering his immediate transfer to St. Dymphna Hospital. Dr. Former, a specialist in matters such as this, will take him under his care. As I near the end of my tenure as director, I must see this case brought to a decisive close. The blood upon his hands, the emptiness in his eyes, all point to an act of the gravest kind. One his mind appears to have erased entirely. God help us, if the Shadow should ever wake again.
So it seems Walter came back to the sanatorium of his own accord, though he was utterly incapable of recalling what he'd done. They moved him to St. Dymphna's Hospital. Could he still be there after 20 years? What became of him? I'll have to follow this lead.
Monté par une monstre. Ça, je vois, t'as un truc, une crise de démence, il
That man
a pété
returned
les
to
plombs,
the
là,
new sanatorium,
il l'a
remembering
agressé.
practically nothing. Maybe it was the wound Lady Margaret left him. Or maybe his mind shattered and never came back after what happened that night. As for me, I was hired to find the one who killed Elodie Fordside, and my intuition told me they were still there, in the depths of St. Dymphna. I sensed that the end of the road was waiting for me in that place.